Hi all, welcome to Heights to Fly. Welcome all, Python. In this video, we are discussing some of the important aspects of the high-level programming language, Python. It is a high-level, interpreted and interactive, object-oriented scripting language. Today we are discussing the different application areas of Python programming language, its important features, and an introduction to the Python programming. Python was developed by Guido van Rossum in 1990s. It is a general-purpose, object-oriented, high-level programming language. There are different application areas, and the important features are it is readable. It's a very readable language and easy to learn, means it is very expressive and it is a high level programming language. Python is another feature, cross platform. That means it can run on various operating systems. That is, it can run on Mac, Windows, Linux, etc. It is an open source programming language also. That is, it is free to download and use. We can update it, we can change its code session like that. Next, it includes a large standard library, has a large standard library for different application levels. It is a free software. It is free to download and use. It supports exception handling. That is, it can handle exceptions which arise during the runtime or execution time, that it is less prone to errors. An exception is an event that can occur during program execution and it will disrupt the normal flow of program. But Python have a strong support for exception handling. It helps the programmer and also the client to use it. Automatic memory management, that is, memory is cleaned and freed automatically. And the different applications areas of Python are web development, machine learning, data analysis, desktop applications, scripting, game development, etc. In this video, I just include some areas. There are a lot of areas in which Python are used nowadays. Next, we are going to the Python programming. In this video, I just discussed a small portion of the programming session. That is, as a starter, it includes only variables and identifiers, some output methods also. Let's go to the variables or identifiers. Variables are containers for storing data values. That is, at the end of this video, I'm including some screenshots of programming. That is, the lab session is also included at the end of this video. You can see it. Okay, variable is created. Variables are containers for storing data values. That is, when we are creating a program, it will include a lot of data items. We have to store it in some variables or some kind of naming is required there. For example, if I am using a value 5, I have to store it in a variable. That is the memory location. This is the location. It contains the value 5 and I am giving a name to this memory location, which is X. This is the variable name or the identifier. That is, x is equal to 5. It will create a memory location named x and the memory location contains value 5. Okay, that is, by using variables and data items, it will create a box. That box is the memory location. In that box we are putting a value which is 5 and the name of that box is x. Hope you understand. Okay, we can put any type of values into that box. That is, we can put integer. 5 is an integer, and another one strings. If we are placing joy or any other kind of strings, it will be placed there. Okay, that values will be accessed through the name x, or the memory location is accessed by the user using the variable x. And next we have to notice is that variable names are case sensitive. Variable names are case sensitive. What is case sensitive? Capital letter and small letters are identified separately. A variable named capital X, a variable named small x are identified separately. That is, capital X is equal to 5, small x is equal to joy. Joy is a string type variable, that's why we included it in quotes. String types variables are included in double quotes or single quotes. X is equal to 5, x is equal to joy. Here capital X contains the value 5, small x contains x string joy. It can be of any length. Variables can be of any length. Variable name can contain any length. It can contain a letter, a number, an underscore symbol. A variable name can include a letter, a number, and an underscore. Some of the examples are included here. Name 1, that means alphabets are included and there is a number also. Then name underscore 1. These are valid variable names. But there is a restriction. It must start either in letter or in underscore and should not be in a number. It can start in a letter or in underscore but can't start in a number. That is, one name, it is an invalid variable name because it starts with a number. And the second one is no hyphen name. No hyphen name. Hyphen is not included in the variable list. And my name, my space name. Space is also not allowed. So the allotted members are capital letters A to Z, small letters A to Z, 0 to 9, underscore, etc. And it should not start with a number. Okay. Next, different methods to create variables. Variable is created directly at the moment you first assign a value to it. Variable is created directly at the moment you first assign a value to it. That is, I am assigning a value 8 to the variable x. 8 is a type of integer, so x is also fall into a type integer. Next, y is equal to hello. Hello is a string, that's why it's included in double quotes. So we can directly assign a value at the time itself. It can be directly created. Next is x is equal to int 5. Here the type is specified. 5 is the data value or data item. Here implicitly specifying the type int. Int is specified there. So x is a integer type. X includes an integer type data value. And the next statement is y is equal to float 8. So the value assigned is 8.0. The value assigned into y is 8.0. because it is specified as float value. String variables can be declared either by using single or double quotes. Previously we discussed that. And we can assign one value to multiple variables. That is, it can assign same value to multiple variables. X is equal to, Y is equal to, Z is equal to 5. That is, the same data item 5 is assigned to 3 variables. 3 variables are X, Y and Z. Next, many values to multiple variables. We can sequentially assign values, that is X, Y, Z is equal to joy, happy and cherish. All these are separated by comma and it is assigned sequentially, that is X is assigned with the value joy, Y is assigned with the value happy and Z is assigned with the value cherish. We can use mixed values, that is X comma Y is equal to joy comma 5 is also possible. Let's go to a question. Which of the following is an invalid statement in Python? XYZ is equal to an integer value, X space Y space Z is equal to 1000 space 2000 space 3000, X comma Y comma Z is equal to 1000 comma 2000 comma 3000. Then A underscore B underscore C is equal to an integer value. Here the invalid statement is B because X space Y space Z. Space is not allowed in a variable, and if we have to assign multiple values then it should be separated by commas. Here it does not follow the rules of Python variable declaration, so it's invalid. In other cases, XYZ is a single variable and a single value is assigned there. In option C, 3 variables are there, X, Y, Z, and are separated by commas. 3 values are assigned also. In the fourth option, A underscore B underscore C, here a single variable name, A underscore B underscore C is a single variable name and a single value is assigned there. So option B is the answer, which is invalid. Next, the methods for output variables in Python. Usually print statement is used. Print statement. Let's go to an example. X is equal to case sensitive. X is equal to case sensitive. Print Python language is plus X. Here we included Python language is in double quotes, so it is directly printed, and plus X, which is excluded from the single quote, double quotes, so the value of that variable is printed. So Python language is, plus is used for concatenation, so Python language is concatenated with the value of X. The value of X is case sensitive. And next is to combine strings. X is equal to Python is, Y is equal to case sensitive. We are assigning the concatenated value, that is X plus Y to Z, and print Z. It will generate Python is case sensitive. At the end of this video, we are doing a lab session also. Next, the operator plus can be used to add two numbers, and it can be used to add two strings, to combine two strings, to combine a number and a string. There are different applications or different usages for plus. Here X is equal to 5, Y is equal to 3, print X plus Y. It will generate a value 8. Next, plus to combine a number and a string, that is X is equal to 5, Y is equal to apple, print X plus Y will use 5 apples. Okay, let's go to the lab session. Now we are in our programming window, Python programming window, and here I am assigning a value 5 to the variable x, and I am printing the value using the variable 5 get displayed, and after that I am assigning another value x is equal to 8.0. Capital X is equal to 8.0, and I print the same value small x. Small x is equal to 5, capital X is equal to 8.0, and then print small x. What will happen in the execution window? The value 5 is get displayed, that is the small letter x, the content of small letter x get displayed. Okay, there is no replacement. There is no replacement or the successful value of x is get displayed small x. Then I'm printing capital X also. Five and 8.0 get displayed. And next I'm assigning a variable name 1x and displaying the same value 1x. What will happen? 1x is equal to 0, 5, syntax error, invalid syntax, because the variable name 1x is invalid. The variable name starts with a number. Variable name can start only with a letter or a or an underscore. Okay, I'm replacing it with underscore. The value get displayed, that is starting a variable name with a letter or an underscore is valid, but starting with it with a number is invalid. Next, sequence of x is equal to, again, x is equal to, y is equal to, z is equal to 5. Print x, then print y, print z. Let's execute it. Okay, 5, 5, 5 and x.0. Three values. The variables x, y, z get assigned with value 5. Okay. Next, x comma y comma z is equal to 5 comma. I'm assigning a string here. Joy, then a float value 3.2. Let's execute it. The three different type data are sequentially assigned. That is, x gets a value 5, y gets a value joy, string value, and the third one z gets a value 3.2, which is a float value. Okay. And the next case, and the string d is equal to the string value Python is equal to good. Okay, and k is equal to d plus e, d plus e, print key. It gets compiled, that Python is good is get displayed, that is two string variables are concatenated using plus and it gets displayed. Similarly, we can combine strings and numbers, numbers and strings and numbers also. For numbers, the plus will generate a numerical value, and for strings it will give a string value. These are the basics of variables or identifiers in Python. Hope you understand. For further clarifications, give comments in comment box. Thank you for watching. Subscribe and share for new videos.